What is going on, guys? We are back for Genshin Impact, episode 10. Guys, we are trying to get through this Archon quest because there's a lot of stuff I want to do. But I woke up this morning and said I need to go ahead and do this. Had my coffee and everything, but I did not get a chance to eat because I want to go ahead and get this done because we got a lot to do, guys. All right. So let's see. I don't have cryo. All right, Ball. I'm gonna have to put you to the side for a minute, darling.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
As much as I don't want to put you to the side, but I'll have to. All right, let's start. Who you guys? Just waking up. I am so sleepy. But let's see. I don't even remember. Today Friday. I don't remember anything that I got. All right, let's get in here and get this started.
Time to go. The wind knows me. Shit!
Quake! Killjoy should only just begun. Get careless. Gather!
Clouds high. The birds come!
Take flight!
Killjoy
Swerve!
only just begun.
And I gotta
Stabilize.
I gotta get her up.
One with nature.
Her talents. Alright. So we took care of that. So let's go on over here. Because we gotta get through this and get through the rest.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the content commission are...
Killjoy, we've only just
My apologies!
Guys, if I'm not speaking, I'm just so sleepy. I just woke up, so you guys know how it is when you just wake up.
stabilize. I will have order.
Ooh. Oh, I'm about to say. Come on.
The wind knows me.
Embrace the ice!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Why is he ain't dying?
Take flight!
Maybe I should have kept Ball in the party.
Order guide you.
Let me see. Well, at least my shield is keeping me. At least my shield is doing something.
Well done. Emergency countermeasures aren't my thing.
Alright. Let's heal up. Let me see. Let me see, guys. We gotta get the Raiden Shogun. We gotta get her up. Okay, so what my goal is, as you guys know, we need to find out what is going on and where these delusions are coming from. these delusions and try to find out what is, you know, why the harbingers, not the harbingers, but the Fatui are giving them to the the resistance. All right.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Stabilize.
All right. Sorry, Ayaka.
Follow the wind.
Okay, nope, we're not leaving. We're just gonna give her a little bit more health. Okay. Guys, I would have did this with no commentary, but I mean, y'all would have found them boring. So I wanted to at least keep y'all somewhat, you know, with some kind of entertainment. Let's see.
Intruder spotted!
Where are you guys?
Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers! You'll never get out of here alive!
Whirling snow! See?
I see through your door!
I wish I would have did Hu Tao's story so you guys could
The
see.
wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Y'all would have loved her
Death
story.
wish! Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
Take flight! Yeah! Pertinent fool! Be gone! Time to go! No mercy!
Into the wind.
And why is she all over here is my question.
Stabilize.
Also, not.
Out of my sight! Gotcha! Mirror image!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Whirling snow! Yeah! This belongs to ice and snow.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down!
Wow.
No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
What happened? Man. I don't even know. Guys, this is getting good. Now, for those of you like me who did not know who that guy was, he's the number 6 Harbinger.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleague's behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Songonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
I don't like this. Okay. We're gonna go and find out where we gotta go. Let's see. Guys, it's a lot of dialogue, but I mean, I'm liking it because you get to learn more about Ball, which her name is E. You get more in depth on her
What
character.
is the situation?
And the whole entire the reason for the vision decree is a whole lot more than what we thought it was. Was there a teleporter here? Oh, and guys, what I wanted to let you guys know that this is gonna be you would not get no episodes on Saturday nor Sunday because I'm gonna definitely keep these to be strictly Monday through Friday. But I don't think the episode is gonna. I don't think that this is gonna be long enough for it to be Monday through Friday, even though it just came out yesterday. I don't think we're gonna be
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Alright.
Stabilize!
So the target is that I'm gonna have to try not to get hit more than 10 times.
Rise!
I have to dodge that. Ooh.
Solidify!
God dang it. Ooh. Oh, I think I was supposed to break those. Okay, so let's try it again.
Gather!
Yeah, I got to figure out how to defeat those things really quick. Oh, you know what? I think I know. Let me see. Yes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Now, let's try this with Kaya.
Gather! Nothing to fear. Gather! Gather! Dodge this!
There we go. Alright. I figured I had to do one of those things. Alright, let's get our girl back.
What is the situation?
Yes. The third Archon.
What a workout!
Oh my gosh, she gets on my nerves.
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's servant.
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
Let's see.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
Oh god.
There's a part 2?
You mean to tell me I got to do this again? Okay, let's bring Kaya back just in case. Let's bring him back just in case there's... Actually, no, we're gonna bring him back and we're gonna end it here.
Ready?
Because, guys, I gotta give me some coffee. Alright guys, we're gonna end it here and we're gonna find out what happens next. Make sure y'all come back. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come see me try to get through this and see if we're gonna get to the end and what is this whole plan that Yamiko have to get the Shogun back. Alright guys, I love you all and I will see you